Hello everyone, Tag1421 here with another Hunger Games gameplay commentary. This is my third time doing this commentary. I've had some troubles, some people walking in and out of the room I'm in, and my cat meowing like crazy. That's all fixed, so I'm hoping this is third time's a charm, and we'll get through this one. But this was a very fun gameplay where I used my favorite kit, Stomper, and I see this team of three go by at the very beginning of the game, and just kind of let them pass because you never know with teams of three. I was trying to get the win in this one. I was very careful, and I was teaming with a guy by the name of Thunderdash XX, I believe is how you pronounce it, and he was going on a little bit of a rampage, which was nice to see. This person was at the very edge of my tower. I was about to stomp on them, and then Thunderdash comes to the rescue and starts to kill this person. And he has a diamond sword, he has a grappler, can catch up really easily. So, yeah, they are dead. And the previous game to this one, Thunderdash XX and I were in the final two, and he ended up killing me, so I got second place, he got the win. And this one we decided to team with one another. He, of course, is grappler, I am Stomper. And he has some gold armor for me. I believe I already had the chainmail. I might have just picked it up from this dead person's loot that Thunderdash just killed. But nonetheless, I do have some full armor now, and I'm at 5.5, so pretty darn good. And it's not iron, but it's a step forward in the right direction. And now I'm gonna go up to this person's tower. Don't know what kit they were, but they were towered up. So I'm a little nervous to see what they are, but it doesn't look like they're going to knock me off with anything. Doesn't look like they have any bows or anything, snowballs. So I just kind of go right at this person, and you'll notice that they're actually Stomper as well. So I'm really fortunate that I ended up killing them before they ended up falling, because they could have fell to their death just because they might have had less than 2 hearts left. But if they fell right on top of me and I didn't have time to crouch, that would have been pretty bad. So I managed to dodge a bullet there, do pick up the kill, and they didn't really have anything on them, but it's one step closer to finishing the game and getting that victory, which is very, very nice. And then right here, Thunderdash actually ends up dying. I'm not really sure how, but I think they got into some kind of trap, ended up killing the person somehow, and then died themselves. So pretty unfortunate, but there isn't too many players left. And I ended up jumping, or I pillar up into this tower. I was trying to get some montage clips. Didn't really work out. No one came my way. So I decided to go to the feast. As I was going to the feast, someone apparently thought parkour was too easy and failed and died, according to the chat. So, and then eventually the feast comes, and 10 seconds left until the feast. 3 of people remaining, including myself, and there's just no one within any distance of us. I don't see anyone, so I just go ahead and jump on down. I was going to try to stomp on someone, but might as well just take the feast for myself. But I do have some really fun Stomper gameplays besides this one that are going to be coming on my channel. I had a really fun one with Amp the other day. I had some with Shane, Mark Plays, and I've been enjoying playing the No Soup servers. I have, again, lots of Stomper clips for my montage, lots of cool gameplays out there. You probably have seen a few that I posted, and I'm just going to continue to go with it. I am back for Christmas at my parents' house for the holidays, and my parents' house don't have the best internet connection, so I'm not sure how many videos I can put out, but I've been putting out a lot of videos recently, if you guys have been noticing, paying attention to my channel, and I'm really trying to put out more HG videos, some hardcore games for the MCPVP, and I've just been having a blast with it. So I would appreciate if you guys kind of give me some support, let the community know that I'm back and making these videos. That'd be great. Let me know how you're enjoying them. And right here we win the feast, so hopefully we can win the game is the motto, right? And I'm going to try to just do just that. I gave myself the enchantment table. I did not have a pick. Out of all the stuff that I had, I did not have a pick. Somehow I end up blowing it up or something, but this person who had a flint and steel, and I run right into it, which is unfortunate. And you may have noticed there, I completely failed. I was in a panic trying to get my bucket of water out, and I ended up using my ender pearl on accident. So that does come back to haunt me, and you guys will see that in a few minutes here in the gameplay. It ended up being about like 20 minutes or so in the actual game. The very last person was camping a ton, and it was very hard to kill them, so it was just annoying. But right here, I run after this person, and they actually end up setting themselves on fire. So I don't know why they did that. I don't know what their reasoning was. They kind of failed a little bit. Maybe, obviously they were trying to go for me, but I don't know how they failed so hard to set themselves on fire. So it just slows them down a little bit. It didn't really matter a huge amount in the fight because you can see there I won that pretty easily with the amount of armor I had. And for whatever reason, somehow there wasn't any diamond armor. I mean, not diamond armor, any diamond chest piece at the feast. And I did not have an iron one yet, so I picked up an iron one from that guy. As I'm locking on to the very final person in the game, I managed to find myself a mini feast. So that's kind of cool. Get some more poison potions and stuff like that. And yeah, just go on my way. I end up picking it up for myself just in case the guy, an enchantment table that is, I end up picking it up myself just in case the guy comes at me. But yeah, I find this guy. He's in a tower and kind of camping. There's lots of mobs nearby, so I'm like, alrighty, I will go ahead and kill some mobs. He was also very impatient. You may notice that in the chat. I'm not really sure what particular messages I leave in the chat, but I was mainly just focusing on the gameplay. But you'll notice in some of these clips, he was very, very impatient. So, and I was really impatient with this enchantment table because it was not giving me a level 1 enchantment on my chest piece, which is annoying, but eventually got it. Got the protection 1, which is awesome, and then I eventually get some more levels. I said, okay, if you're gonna camp there at the very top, I don't know what kit you are, so I'm just gonna go ahead and enchant some of my items and some of my armor because, and I right there, I make the skeleton kill the creeper, and I did not have a record player on me, so you know what I'm going to do in this video? I'm going to have that song playing in the background during this final few minutes here. I guess it's maybe 5 minutes or so until we eventually kill this guy. Lots of clips leading up to me killing this person. And eventually enchant all my armor and everything like that. Got the projectile stuff and the protection 1. Things are looking very, very nice as far as my armor goes. And eventually I enchant some more stuff just because as I was on my way to get to the guy, I ended up killing some more mobs. And then I did not have an ender pearl on me, and I see this enderman, so I'm like, alright, Mr. Enderman, I can take you 1v1. And so I do just that. I take this enderman on with my diamond sword. I felt like I had enough armor, but these mobs, these zombies come after me. And I'm like, I will have none of that. You guys are driving me crazy while I'm trying to kill this enderman. So I think I did a pretty good job of handling the situation. Creeper coming at me. I do manage to get the ender pearl. You do not get an ender pearl every single time that you kill an enderman, but it's most of the time. And then I just start pillaring up for this guy. I did have some buckets of water, but I did not know if he had any, like, kind of... I wanted to test out what kid he was and what his strategy was for knocking me off. So I am Stomper. I had lots of sand, lots of building materials, so I just built up a little bit just to see if he would try to knock me off. And he does try to knock me off, and when he's not looking, I pillar back up to him, and then when he's not looking, I throw the ender pearl. But I miss! That was my one shot. That could have saved me so much time in this game, like maybe 25 minutes in this game. But I missed the ender pearl. I'm not sure how I missed the ender pearl. It was bad timing, but I don't think he saw me where I went, and I ended up going right on the other side of his tower this time. So I'm not sure if he saw me coming or not, but he jumped down somehow using my water. I eventually find out that he's Stomper, even though he wasn't really acting like he was Stomper. He was acting like he was another kit, maybe Archer or something like that. But I never really found out what kit he was until I eventually ended up killing him. And we eventually get to the pit right here. And I guess I shouldn't spoil it, but you know, I have lots of Stomper gameplays out there, and I normally post the ones that I win, even though I do post some ones that I don't win. And I was really disappointed with this TNT. I thought it would do more damage. And I thought it would, you know, blow him up, but I probably should have gone right for the bow and arrow right away while he was pillaring up, and not try to blow him up with TNT. But I was, you know, I was foolish here. Again, wasting a few minutes of my time, which is unfortunate, but I am eventually going to get some more building materials. I did enchant my iron shovel, and yeah, eventually pillar over to him. I had some water. I get it off right before he hits me off with some more arrows. I'm not really sure how many arrows he has now at this point, but I have some more buckets. I'm going to go ahead and get another bucket of water, and eventually just make my way up to his little tower here. And he made a foolish mistake of building out of this this wood here, and the wood is easily burned by my flint and steel, as we've seen in other gameplays and in more famous gameplays of my Sky Tower base. A very fun gameplay that I'm probably going to have on Throwback Thursday eventually, because it was a very fun gameplay. And yeah, so I'm just going to pillar up here. Somehow the TNT gets lit on fire. Not really sure how it spread there, but a little bit of a setback. I end up blowing some stuff up with that one TNT. I was going to try to do more and kind of try to kill him with the TNT and the flint and steel combo. At this point, again, I do not know that he is Stomper. So yeah, I'm just going to set his thing on fire and hope that it burns him and he doesn't really have a chance to live. And I'm trying to also hit him off with a bow and arrow, and somehow it doesn't really hit him there. I'm not really sure how I missed, but it is what it is. So hopefully we can go ahead and kill him soon. I was having some trouble with all this fire. I was hurting myself more than I was hurting him, which seems to happen a lot with flint and steel. And yeah, moments away from trying to win this game. I'm not really sure how long the pit lasts. I think it lasts about 10 minutes or so before it just matters who has the more kills. I was pretty confident that I had more kills. I didn't see this guy's name tag at all in the games. So I was really close to stomping on him there. And I'm not sure how many hearts he was on because he did fall into the water. And I am so bad with poison potions. I don't know what it is with me. I just am terrible, so a little bit of a setback there. Eventually, though, I don't think he has any more building materials. Otherwise, he probably would have used it to get away from the flint and steel. He might be out of arrows, so I'm just going to go ahead and try to cut him off. I do a pretty poor job of doing that, but he was taking kind of weird angles, and there wasn't really much for him to run, so I eventually get the win with Stomper. Get 40 XP for the win, 15 for, I guess, 3 kills, maybe, I don't know, or maybe for top 5. That's probably what it is, top 5. XP, so that's kind of cool. Get that cake for winning. And then I just started to chain random stuff. But please let me know in the comments down below what you thought about this gameplay. What do you think about the pit? What are your thoughts about the pit? And also about like campers and stuff like that. But mainly about the pit, because I think this game went a lot faster because the pit was there. I think the game would have taken a lot longer if I had to find him again and get up to his tower a bunch of times. So let me know what you think about the pit. And yeah, there we go. Tech 1421 with Stomper. You can see there, the other guy was Stomper, and he did have 0 kills. So regardless, I would have won that game, even if it would have gone the full, 10 minutes or whatever after the pit ended. And also Thunder Dash also got 5 kills. He was on a little bit of a rampage at the very beginning of the game. There was only about 30, 35 players in the game, so he went on a pretty good rampage early on. Unfortunately, did die to some kind of trap. You can see there the ninja game was an ender mage. I think he died from a trap from them somehow. They died right after one another. But yeah, thanks for viewing, I guess, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the game. If you guys can leave a like, that'd be greatly appreciated. And I'll see everyone very shortly with some more HD content on my channel. We got some more Quest for the Quarter Quell, some more montage stuff and all that stuff, some quick clips. Go check everything out on my channel and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see everyone later. Peace.